All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakak. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the Akim that's out there laboring, of the hopeful elect that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And, Jake is pretty much, using social media to point out, every little thing that DJ Trump is doing as far as you know executive orders and cleaning house, so to speak, from things that were set in place from the previous administration. And Jake is getting real scary now, because they feel they're entering a time of unprecedented, uh, unforeseen events. They see that things are not, you know, pretty much all, hunky dory as it has been. Jake is not even in the sense of even waking up to the truth, but pretty much getting themselves involved in politics and being more alert about what's going on around them because things that are being set up is not going to benefit them on the side. The Lord said He's going to rise up uh, a cruel Lord, you know, and pretty much you Jakes are going to be the scapegoat, of course, okay, because at the end of the day, your enemy, they have the records. Um, they have to make sure that you don't receive um, that promise, so to speak. You know, and they're gonna do everything in their power to prevent that from happening. And right here is a clip of another paranoid Jake. We see the writers on the wall. We see where a lot of this is leading. But the difference between the men of the Lord, and 2/3 like these individuals is that you know, they don't have any hedge upon them. You know, because they're going to continue to be wicked. They're going to continue to be rebellious. They're going to continue to pretty much go their own way and think that they got it, figured out, so to speak. But at the end of the day, the Lord is going to force a lot of these people in a position of difficulty, man, to where they have no choice but to cry upon the Lord. You know, but without any further ado, we're going to play this clip of this individual, and we're going to get some scriptures, man, to line up pretty much on how things are pretty much being set up behind the scenes at the end of the day. All right, so without any further ado,
I'm trying to give y'all another warning. The Washington Post just reported that Donald J. Trump shut down the Civil Rights Justice Department. Yes, the Civil Rights Justice Department. So, these are the guys who looks over the police officers. If some wrongdoing that happened or whatever the case may be. So this is part of the police getting immunity. Okay? So I'm trying to tell you guys, stay out of the way. Listen, you got kids that's out here doing crazy stuff in the streets or doing anything that allows them to have contact with the police. It's going to get real ugly for them. All right? Look, it's going to get real ugly for them. So I'm advising y'all to make sure y'all get a hold of your family and keep them out of the streets, okay? Because there's no more civil rights department, okay? Donald Trump closed it down. The Washington Post just reported. So that's my warning to you guys. Listen to me.
and pretty much, hey, and there's a lot of Jakes out there, man, that pretty much are been raised by wolves, man. You know, and the Lord's going to use this man as his whooping stick, man, to really pretty much put a mud hole in the side of Jake's head, man. Okay, and it's pretty much well ordered, man. Okay, because like I said, these people say, we say, listen, man, these are kids out here, man, that are pretty much are monsters, man. Okay? You see? They'll pretty much approach a family member of yours, man, and to do them some ill will or harm, man. You know? Okay? So Trump's coming in, man, and pretty much, man, he's laying the groundwork down for, Jacob's trouble, and pretty much giving these police just immunity from any civil lawsuits or anything else from any wrongdoing that they may do. Okay, so this pretty much is gonna embolden them even more to wreak havoc on you tribes, man. You see? All right, let's start with Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? Who's checking for Jake, man? Jake has pretty much been the poster child of disaster, the poster child of anything that's negative, man. Okay, you see, your enemy has done a stupendous job of destroying the earth, but somehow, some way, you end up being the poster child for everything's wrong here in Babylon, man. You see, it says, "Thou hast forsaken me, saith Yahweh. Thou art gone backward. Therefore will I stretch out my hand against thee and destroy thee. I am weary of repenting." Okay, so the Lord is going to stretch his hand out to destroy you, Jakes, man. Okay, and he always uses the oppressive ruler that's over our people, man, to do it, man. Okay, this is pretty much an ongoing throughout history, man. How the Lord has dealt with his people, man, and our people just don't realize that. They don't get it. You see? Okay, so the Lord said, man, he's going to stretch out his hand against you. Okay? Because he's weary of repenting, man. It says, right? "And I will fan them with a fan in the gates of the land, and I will bereave them of children. I will destroy my people, since they return not from their ways." And you're gonna see them bodies dropping in the street, man. Okay? And this is gonna be a time, man, that they've been waiting for, man. Hey, man, the average law enforcement man really wanna do Jake some harm, man. Okay, but they understand, prior to this whole thing of worrying about lawsuits and stuff, and them being able to still go home to their family and not face any type of charges or be in a position to lose their job or be suspended. They've been withholding their hatred and anger, man. Okay? But pretty much it's going to embolden them, man, to pretty much go back to that ancient way of dealing with Jake, man. Very harshly, man. You see? Okay? It says, "Their widows are increased to me above the sand of the seas. I have brought upon them against the mother of the young men a spoiler at noonday. I have caused him to fall upon it suddenly and terrors upon the city," man. Okay? The Lord's going to pretty much have these agencies roll on Jake, man. Okay? And without any repercussions to pretty much come out of it, man. You see? Okay? And it's your turn right now to get right with the Lord. The Lord is putting you, Jakes, in a difficult position, man. A position of difficulty, man. So he's forcing you, so he can force you to call upon him, man. You see? All right? All right, this is Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. "Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired." You're a nation not desired, man. Okay? Nobody wants to live around you. Okay? You infiltrate and move into somebody else's neighborhood. The saying goes, there goes the neighborhood. And here it is. You move into an area of another nation, they're liable to move out, man, and sell their house, man. Okay? So there's a great big fire sale in that neighborhood that you moved into, because they know that once one moves in, there's going to be more to follow. So there's almost like a fire sale going on with the housing market, man, in that particular area, man. Okay? People are rushing to sell their homes, man, to get further away from you Jakes, man. Okay? You see? All right? It says, right? Gather yourselves together, O nation not desired, before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as a shaft, before the fierce anger of your Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. You see? Okay? And the Lord is pretty much about that, give this man that charge, man, that he speaks about, man. Okay? You see? Because that is the Lord's sword. You see? It says, Seek the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness, that may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. Okay, and that's only going to be for the remnant, man. Okay, again, we're not out here to try to convince anybody, man. People gonna believe what they're gonna believe in, till they become unalive, man. You see, okay, till they get deleted. Okay, people love lies. They love the truth. They love to come up against the truth. Okay, and pretty much, in that time come, man, Jake is not gonna have any answers for anything, man. Okay, all right, because Jake clearly does not know what's going on, man. But they starting to see how anxiety is setting in on Jake. Okay, Jake's sitting there worried about SNAP benefits and this and that and you trusting in the Prussian, man. Okay, right? This is Isaiah chapter 30. Let's start at verse 12. Wherefore thus say the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon. And you trust in oppression, man, because you're leaning on the government for every want and need. You see? Okay? And the perverseness of this place, man, you wholeheartedly embrace that. Okay? You see? You Jakes are pretty much right up there as the poster child of perverseness in this place, man. Okay? All right? You learned it from your oppressor. Okay? It says, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out of a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. And that's you see the cracks in the dam begin to form. Okay, and what's gonna be behind that? That gushing flood, man. Okay, you see? All right. It says, and it shall break it as the breaking of a potter's vessel that is broken into pieces. He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it a shard to take fire from the hearth, or to take water withal out of the pit. So that it's gonna be shattered so bad, you're not gonna even have a vessel to even have it to use as a fire, to put in the fire, or to even carry any little water into it, man. Okay? All right? For thus said the Lord power, the Holy One of Israel, in returning and rest shall ye be saved. In quietness and confidence shall be your strength. And ye would not. You refuse that. You refuse to come to the rest of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, to be in quietness and in confidence, man. Jake don't want that. It says, but ye say no, for we will flee upon horses. Therefore ye flee and will ride upon the swift. Therefore they that pursue you be swift. You see? Okay? Because you're trusting in this man. You're trusting in the election process to think that your life is going to get better, man. And it's not. Okay? It says, 1,000 shall flee at the rebuke of one, and at the rebuke of 5 shall ye flee till you be left as a beacon upon the top of a mountain, as an ensign on a hill. It says, and therefore will the Lord wait, that he may be gracious unto you, and therefore will he be exalted, and he may have mercy upon you. For the Lord is a power of judgment. Blessed are all they that wait for him. And not everybody's going to wait on the Lord. They're not going to believe or have faith in the Lord. Okay? 2/3 is going to be 2/3, man. The scriptures say, man, he does filthy, let him be filthy, man. Okay? You see? Right? It says, for the people shall dwell in Zion at Jerusalem. Thou shalt weep no more. He will be very gracious unto thee at the voice of thy cry. when he shall hear it, he will answer thee. You see? Okay? And that's the ones that's going to call upon the name of the Lord. Okay? All right? And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner any more, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and the ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand, and then when you turn to the left. You see? Okay? And pretty much, man, it's only gonna be for the remnant, man. Okay? So the Lord is pretty much still giving you Jake's warning, man. But you're seeing now, pretty much, understanding.
You see LGBT.
That
You see
that the gates are
another one.
closing, man. Okay? The gates of repentance are going to start to close, man. Okay? You Jake's are going to be all up in any type of madness that's going to go down in this place, man. Okay? This man is pretty much coming back in power, man. And they're going back to that old ancient way of ruling, man. Okay? And establishing their gangster in the earth, so to speak, man. Okay? And you Jakes are going to get caught in the crossfire, man. Okay? This man has accomplished everything that he needed to accomplish, man. He has no need for you Jakes anymore. You're very expendable. Okay? All right? You see? All right? And it's going to be nothing for him to have his men start destroying you, man. Hence Jacob's trouble, man. All right? So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Shalom.